co-pilot?
I will, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Bridge. Copy. We're going to hold here for a minute. I'll let you know. Thanks. My wrist isn't rotating.
Might be at a stop or something, or maybe the...
There we go. It's just off. I don't think that that's loose. What do you think, co-pilot?
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Great.
Killing hydraulics. Watch lead, pilot.
Go ahead, pilot.
That rock isn't loose.
Yep, definitely a little bit cemented, more cemented than it appeared to be, but thanks for trying to give her a nudge and see.
Can we just take a quick look at the coral that's right on the bottom, just to your toes to the right, and then we can move on?
I don't think we have time for that.
Okay,
actually.
go ahead. That's all right. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, let's push. You want to bring up Sirius again? Actually,
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, let's get ahead here. Sorry, guys. We can try another.
No worries. Thank you
Loose
for
rock.
trying.
We'll find one.
And,
Keep
we
the
just
ship
see
here
if,
until you get
was
out
our
ahead.
first
See if
stock
there's anything available.
crinoid that I was able
Yeah,
to
we're
see.
gonna, let's with the ship, now the ship's maybe hopefully settled and we're going to be settled soon, we can take a good look for a loose rock rather than play the stop the ship and back it up game.
Yeah.
Alright. You're out there, so if you want to look around, see what you can find.
Okay.
This all looks pretty cement, or pretty crusted.
Yeah.
Is there anything in that little? I guess they're small.
By the lasers?
Just
Oh.
below, yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
They'd be small if they were, anyways.
Yeah, if we have a second, let's take maybe a look at that very long brown thing in the back.
Okay. Oh, up here?
Wire
Yeah.
coral.
Yeah, we're settled in here, so plenty of time. Good safe position.
You want to fill frame their video?
Sure thing.
Still moving a little bit. Okay, keep coming video.
Yeah, that's.
It'll come back.
Holding
That
partial.
looks like, yeah, that's a stocked crinoid that has hydroids growing on it. And, so there actually is two crinoids. So the one that's right now in this in the screen.
You got any more video?
That's a feather
Yeah.
star. So that's a group
I'm just gonna get
known
this
as the
last
comatulate or unstocked crinoids. And the organism that's growing on
Goes
is
a
a
bit further.
stocked crinoid. So that's the long stalk, and then you can see the head of the crinoid up top. So there's two different groups of crinoids, and then those long feathery things growing off the stalk, those are hydroids. Yeah, crinoids are an important group here in the deep sea. And Tina's just noting that, yeah, the head of that, so they're regenerating the arms. So these are also filter feeding organisms. They use their arms that are covered with mucus to fish things that are in the water column. And so things that are, they can trap with their arms and the mucus, things that are in the water column, and then once they catch something, move it towards their mouth.
So crinoids have actually been around on Earth for hundreds of millions of years. They've been evolving a very primitive creature and very successful, obviously. They've been around, like I said, for hundreds of millions of years. You can find fossilized crinoid stems in outcrops of limestone rock, typically found around the mainland, and they appear as small little disc-shaped fossils within a fossiliferous limestone.
Yeah, and while we're talking about state gemstones, I believe the state's official fossil in Missouri is the crinoid.
Do you want to keep pushing ahead if we don't think we're going to collect a rock sample here?
Okay. Let's just look
I think the
up here.
looking at the video and everything, I've got a little bit of a high right
Center screen for you.
right center screen for me.
Well, let's go over there.
Sight all right in the choir before we head north.
Yeah, let's just check this out real quick, Nav, and then we can
Copy that.
make that move. Just make sure there's not a sample in plain sight. Just a big fan to my right.
It's down the hill a little ways. Sink.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any in there? One to the right.
I mean, you're settled if you want to
They
park
look
and
pretty
reach in
heavily
and see if
cemented.
anything's
Yeah, I
loose.
agree with Dan. Probably,
There's a couple jagged ones. in
you
there.
guys see something?
Maybe.
But there's that,
See a lot more angular stuff in there than.
so there's
Yeah.
that sponge
Insane.
material there. It's
Might be
something
something
similar
loose.
to what we imaged earlier in a dive, and there's actually a live one of that species just
Hard
to
to
the
tell,
right,
though.
not in view right now. That's that gramophone sponge.
And
I wonder
there
if we have
seems
the
to
mini
be
system
an
just to give it a
angular
look.
sample just to the right of that dead sponge as well. I don't know if that's cemented or how large that actually is, but that would be a
Yeah, thank you.
good sample. And just even further right and down, there's a more rounded sample that looks like it might just be sitting on the surface as well.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to poke around here, see if we can find one that's loose.
Copy that. Thanks, pilot.
Still sliding a little.
Yeah.
So current
I
depth
won't
is
judge you for giving a little
2,325 meters. We landed just about 40 meters deeper,
I
further
could try
south
to
from us.
just get my right
And
leg
are
up on that.
slowly moving parallel to the crest of this very long ridge. So this is a very sharp ridge. It's only 100 to 200 meters at the top. This ridge starts off on the bottom of the seafloor around 4,000 meters and then comes up to these depths of 2,300 meters up here.
Somewhat stable there.
And this is a
Yeah.
prime area for corals and sponges. So far we haven't seen the densities of animals that we were expecting, but we'll hope to, as we move further
You're
north,
spin up.
come into this area
Copy
that's
that. Thank you.
previously been
Can
shown
I
to
get
be
a partial
have
zoom
high
on Mini
densities
Zeus?
of animals.
See which one we want to go for.
Definitely. Stand by.
That one with the.
In between the two.
Oh, there's that nice combo. I don't know.
Combo.
Well, there's the guy that's the one that looks loose to me. He's got that little something else growing on it. On the right.
Keep coming, video. The one just
Yeah.
middle here.
Now that they're zoomed in, wow, look yeah, it does have a little creature hanging out.
So that one.
So
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
yeah, so there's two in view. If the one on the right is loose, that looks like it might provide more material.
Okay.
So maybe try for both, and
Oh, okay.
if anything, try and go for the right.
Come wide
yeah.
video on that one.
Coming wide.
Thank you. Actually, you can go back in partial.
Do you want to
Yeah.
swap
Okay.
those?
No, that's okay.
You like it? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Like about there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Great.
Arm is live. Trying to not hit that bio.
You want to go in with a closed jaw and poke it first?
Yeah.
Or try to pick it up? Or
No, we could poke it first.
hate to scratch that guy up if it's not loose. Yeah,
Well,
that didn't look loose.
yeah, I don't think it's loose.
That one was.
Well, that one is.
That's just, that looks like just crust. What about the
Come
one on
wide
the
video.
left?
Never mind, actually. Stay in there. That one.
Just right
Oh,
dead
yeah.
center now. Hold on. Might. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely loose. Just wiggled a little with that little tap even.
Really?
I think so.
I think that the whole vehicle moved.
That too, but yeah. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that one's loose.
Well. Ship roll.
Heave, yeah. Ship roll.
Well, how do we want to grab this guy?
Just pinch your fingers in on it. Oh, that might just be crust only, huh?
Is that of interest?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether or not that is just a piece of manganese crust that is kind of dislodged itself, or whether or not there's going to be some rock material in there. It seems like it's pretty flat on the bottom.
Yeah, it seems thin.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else here? How about up in this corner? You can reach it. You can definitely reach it.
You want to... yeah, you can tilt it and zoom on main Zeus.
Anything up there?
I don't know.
Let me move the mini Zeus over. That way. Yeah, I guess it all looks pretty encrusted, huh?
Anything over there?
The only thing I see is maybe it's just the shadows playing a trick. That one looked really sharp right there.
Which one on
I'll
mini
bring
Zeus?
it center view. It's hard to see it on mini Zeus, I think.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you guys were just looking at that one that's bottom of right of that dead sponge skeleton.
Yeah.
I have a feeling these will be cemented pretty well.
Oh, I meant the one right behind that.
Oh.
Yeah, under the rock a little there. It's hard to tell. They all do look kind of encrusted though.
I don't really see what you're...
Yeah. I think it might just be shadows playing tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty stuck. Probably best to just pick up and make some more ground, but thanks a lot for poking around again.
Sure. That's 0 for 2.
Yep. We'll find something.
So as we were just setting up here, I just updated our position in the flater mouse. So we just covered just under 300
Is that as outboard
meters.
as we normally go?
I usually bring it in farther inboard, but
okay.
It's up to you.
So we landed about an hour and 50 minutes ago at 2,360 meters, or now at 2,325 meters.
Ready for main HD up there?
I've covered about
Thank you.
300 meters. Our objective for today is to cover at least a kilometer around this ridge crest, and then hopefully move into an area that has a high density of animals. So far,
All right, well,
what
co-pilot,
we've seen is a bit more of a
keep heading
moderate
due north.
community, moderate density community.
Let me get one sonar scan.
Sure.
Yeah. Due north, I just see this little triangle bump there.
Yeah, I
can't tell
see.
if that's a high or not. If we want to maybe chase that, just 10 degrees west of north.
Sure.
So
do,
that big sponge
start with
that's
30
coming
meters.
into view right now on the lower right. Earlier, for those who were with us, we had imaged a dead one of those.
Start with what?
30 meters.
Actually, the dead coral material that was close to the rock that we were
350.
collecting. So that is
0.2
one of the
knots.
sponges that has commonly been referred to as the
Does that
gramophone
sound good
sponge.
to you, pilot?
Very beautiful.
That sounds good.
Just lining up on this
That's
crest.
a
before you go in
hexactinelic
here.
sponge.
What,
So a
what
group
was,
of
what was the
sponges
bearing? Sorry.
350.
that are known for or named after the hexactins. So these are these six-pointed
Okay.
Well, we'll check this out. I'm all lined up, but check this out real quick.
skeletal features. They're scleroids. I have
Okay,
these
yeah, we're just headed. You're down
six-pointed
in
edges.
a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm headed up
And
a
so
crest.
this is going to be in the family
Don't taste too well.
Furidae
No.
Thanks.
and in the genus Espidoscopulia.
Should I call in it or wait for him
very
to?
beautiful
Go
sponge.
ahead, yeah.
A lot of
Bridge,
times
Nav.
inside you find aggregation of all kinds of
Ship
organisms.
move, please.
So these
30
sponges
meters.
provide
That's
habitats for
30 meters.
ophiuroids,
Bearing
Yeah.
350
Metal
at
stars,
0.2 knots.
shrimp, crabs,
there it
all
is.
kinds of things.
Sorry, that was me.
I know.
Thanks, Bridge.
Figured that was going to happen eventually. I just wanted to come down and image it real quick.
Now we are seeing kind of in the background a whole bunch of corals, these like unbranched or sparsely branched what appear to be prenoids. So it seems like the densities are slowly increasing. So there's
Stretched out there pretty far.
another
Don't
one
race
of
off
these
too much.
stalked crinoids.
Is that another cup coral down there?
Yeah, if we can maybe just take a quick snap zoom on that crinoid that's right in the center of the screen.
Sure.
On your
Go ahead
right
and snap
side.
zoom video. And just hold it there if we want a closer. I'll have to set up a little nicer.
I think that's going to suffice.
Do you want a little closer watch lead? Sorry.
No, that's good. Thank you.
Sure.
So that's going to be, so I got an ID on that. So that's in the family
Copy.
Bathycrinidae.
Sorry, coming back to you.
And it looks like
Just
it's in
saw
the
it,
genus
Yeah, I saw it too.
Something
Cocrinus.
interesting. I thought maybe I wanted to see if I could catch it.
Don't blame you.
So, yeah, 10 arms, as Tina has pointed out.
Yeah, you're pulling my heading. ease off on the pupping.
I'm not puppying. I'm just going out ahead. Puppying is.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so this is a very beautiful view here, just along the ridge crest, and we can see how animals are kind of clustered on top of this. This is what we would consider moderate density. It's not really high density, but hopefully we'll start seeing that as we move
Let's
further up.
find something down here.
Do we have a little time here?
Sure.
So there's a coral to the right. It's actually to the left, brownish looking on the flank, kind of bottom of screen, now coming in center. Very bottom of the screen, now center. No, it's a little to the right.
Try to go down and get a good shot of that guy.
Yeah, we have several black corals here in the area, and
I'm gonna take my camera, co-pilot.
yeah, so not the one that's right in front of us, the one that's more in the distance.
Oh.
But we'll take a look
Go
at
ahead.
it.
Go ahead, tilt up to the one in the background. And
Yeah.
Go ahead, video.
Perfect.
Alright, we're far away. Okay, come wide, video. I'll go get that guy. I thought we were going for the other one.
Yeah, Tina, so we do have a Paranthropathis on the left, yeah, but we're going to try to look at this Bathypathis.
Okay, go ahead, video.
Zooming.
Go ahead, co-pilot. You got it, right?
Up a little.
Yeah.
Great. Gonna hold this for a second.
So there's two different species of Bathypathis there. There's the large one that we're
further.
looking at right there. Subozoid, so that's close to Bathypathis alternata, and then at its feet to the left is a couple small colonies that are very similar to the holotype of the species.
Let's full zoom.
Copy.
Bathypathis alternata.
Wanna-
Zoom out a bit. Maybe we can find.
well, actually, did you say to the left?
Yeah, just left and below. Right,
Okay.
so if we just zoom out a little bit, it will come into view
Yeah,
here.
you can go ahead down, co-pilot. Tilting.
So yeah, those two.
Ah.
All right, I'll hold establishing for a couple seconds.
Excellent, thank you. So we
In
actually,
case you're
Let's full zoom.
Copy that.
collected something very similar to this last year.
How's that, Ashley?
That's perfect, thank you.
Sure. You want to come wide, video?
Sure.
Thank you. Caught up a little bit.
yeah, got room to stretch up the peak there if you want.
Yeah.
So interesting
Copy that, bridge.
is that the black corals
That
appear
ship
to be
move is
dominant
complete.
down
Okay, keep
here.
things moving.
So where we dove last
Are we
year, was
I guess
mostly
this at
dominated
350
by
is a pretty
bamboo
good heading.
corals. And
Unless
so
you
that
wanna-
was
That
about
seems like it, yeah.
200 meters shallower than us, and then
Right.
about 400 meters
It's
shallower
supposed to
than
flatten out a
that,
bit. I think I'm gonna
where the surveys were done in 2003.
just keep
that
going.
was,
Maybe put in a 50-meter move. We can
bamboos
stop if we
and
need to.
Okay.
pink corals. So maybe these are stratified by depth. Some of these different species.
Bridge nav. Another ship move. 50 meters. It's 50 meters, bearing 350
Maybe let's
at
take a
0.2
look at
knots.
that long tube to the left.
Sure.
You got it. Thanks.
There's
And,
a swimming
Amy
crinoid
made
right in
an
front of it.
interesting
something.
observation here that the difference
Maybe
in
it's an
communities and
override.
different of species
I
could
like-
also be differences in current in different places of the ridge.
Oh, I see that. You want to try to get it real quick?
Sure.
Since the tube isn't going anywhere. Go ahead, video.
Oh, not
Go
that
ahead.
one. I meant it was.
Okay, come on.
It's down by the sponge. There,
Ah,
right,
I
right of
see.
the screen.
Yeah, because
You want to try to get it?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
beautiful. So
Swimming
here we
crinoid.
see a crinoid that's moving. So a lot of times
Thanks, Bridge.
you see these crinoids kind of attached to something, but they are able to swim freely. And so this is something that's you don't capture that often on video. So yeah, beautiful imagery of the swimming crinoid.
He's fast.
Yeah.
And
Okay, come wide. I came way up. He's kind of coming at me.
so back on this difference in community and difference in species.
I'll let
Amy,
him
who
go.
was the
Okay, that's fine.
lead PI of the surveys that were done back here in 2003, mentioned that in the place of the ridge she was surveying, about 400 meters shallower than us and
Okay, you wanna come
about
in on
10
this?
miles
Sure thing.
north of us. There was a lot more current. So this is looks like a dead sponge.
You want to look at the base or the top, actually?
Yeah, the top, it's going to be hard to get an ID.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's another crinoid that's now firmly attached. Yeah. That's good. I thought it might be alive, and now it's tough to ID
Oh,
these guys when they're dead.
Dead sponge.
Yeah.
Mind if we just hold this shot for us? while he's
But
there?
that
I'll try to, yeah, sure.
illustrates an important point about these deep sea corals and sponges and why we're interested in surveying these communities. As corals and sponges are notorious for providing habitat to the wide variety of other species, including many invertebrates. And it's not just when they're alive, but even after they die, the skeletons
I'm
of
oscillating a little.
sponges and corals can still
See if
provide
we can
shelter
get
and
this
habitat
worm
for
that's
many
coming into view.
species.
Oh, great.
Or maybe a shrimp.
Yes, so there we have a little shrimp. Or is it? It's
Might have
just
to let him go.
another couple of Pleurogorgia militaris.
Nice spotting.
And Amy, thank you so much for joining us. We'll keep you updated.
350.
Yep. 350.
So there's another one of these massive sponges there to the right. We've imaged a few of these already. But yeah, we see a nice little aggregation of animals here right across the ridge crest. Current is very moderate to non-existent. just looking ahead to give everyone a little bit of a heads up. So we've landed here about an hour and a half ago.
Possible rubble on its way.
And
how are we on that ship
we
move?
have about 3 hours and 15
We're about
minutes
halfway
left
through it,
on
but
this dive, so we'll be
I can
pushing
bring it
off
to a
the
stop
bottom
if we
in
need.
about
If any of that ahead looks
3
loose, we
o'clock
kill the ship at
Hawaii
move
time.
now.
So
Yeah.
that's
We'll
just
settle in
about
right near there, and you might be able to
3
grab
hours,
something
15
from there.
minutes from now.
Some
I'll
stuff
call it
down
in.
here at the bottom, maybe.
Yeah.
Bridge, Nav.
If you're gonna
Can
fly
you
down
please
there, I
bring
can
the
bring
ship
your
to an
lowers
easy
to get
stop?
close up. Just let me know what you
Thank
want.
you.
You want to go partial zoom here video? See if any of these are loose.
Great.
Maybe that guy. Keep coming.
See some
And
definitely sheer edges.
Yeah, that one it looks a little big, but
You can plan in there and poke
Maybe
around. I
that
bet
one
you'll
right
find
there?
something, yeah.
And so here we see
Ooh,
again
yeah.
some more dead
Yeah, that's
sponge
probably a good one.
material.
I see a few that could be candidates.
yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
those are-
come wide video.
I think you've took your
anything
lowers
that
are fine.
has angular
Cool way.
features is
Yeah,
of
I
interest
was
to the
gonna ask.
geologist.
About that.
I think your lowers are good to go.
Think we can get down there? Yeah.
Ship's stopped.
Yep, they're bringing it to a stop now.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
So we're just going to set up here and see if there's
Got
any
room to
loose
swing, so
rocks
hopefully
here in this pile.
I can settle in here and I'll be in a good position.
What are we thinking?
That guy right there on the bottom middle looks loose, doesn't he? Or
Might be a little big.
no, I don't think so. He's
Dead middle.
20 centimeters or something. I think that's a perfect size.
Right down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a good toe hold. Looks like you've got a
Yeah.
like middle of the vehicle hold or something.
Yeah.
But that's all right. It's hard
I
to tell
think-
some of these, huh? There's definitely got to be something in this pile.
Yeah, I think so.
Back in
Well,
there,
you can
maybe
see some
farther or something,
faces
yeah.
on this one. I think I can reach that. We want to bring up minis?
Oh, you can reach it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up for you if you want. HD2.
Video switching it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So as we're
Yeah,
setting
we're
up here
sampling,
to see
so
if
we've
we
been
can collect
using
a
it
rock sample,
all day.
I just want to update everyone on just what we've been doing for those of you who might be joining
Spin
us
me
for
up,
the first
If you don't
time.
mind.
Sorry.
So we left Honolulu Harbor last
Trying to stay on
Thursday.
top of that. I forgot.
And
No,
then,
you're good.
did a couple dives on Saturday and Sunday.
This guy.
So we dove on
Wish we had a laser
Saturday on
pointer.
a little
I
ridge
know.
to
We
the
should go
north of
It's just in between
Necker
these two,
Mukumanamana
like the Y
Island,
of the
about
stalks,
4,000
right?
meters.
Is that what
Yeah, I
you're
think-
talking about?
It's like right
The
yeah,
day
right
thereafter,
there.
we dove on a
Hard to tell,
canyon that was north
but
of French Frigate Shoals,
Reach out there, poke around.
and
Arm
that
is
was at a
live.
depth of around
Whoever's
1,400
loose,
meters.
We'll put it in the box.
And then Monday and Tuesday we had some rough seas, and so we unfortunately were not able to dive. And today, fortunately, the weather cooperated, and are diving here on this rift zone ridge
So I was
to the
looking
south
at
of Pioneer
this one
Bank.
right
Okay.
here. Is that the one that you were looking at?
Yeah, that looks like a good one. See if it moves. Any luck? Yeah, it's loose.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome. That looks like a good one. Sweet.
Where do we want to put this?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you want to get your rock box open before you grab it?
Yeah. Yeah, we can put it in that one. Or bring it in.
Yep. Close.
So
Port wing.
yeah, it looks like this little
When you're
rock
ready,
is
inboard.
loose, and we're going to try
Yeah, go
to
ahead.
sample it.
Port wing inboard.
There's a little shrimp there.
And
Keep
let me tilt your.
Bring the mini Zeus over.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, I was gonna tilt your Zeus up for you.
Yeah, you can do that too.
This is probably good. Happy? Awesome. Might have been the smoothest drawer or lid opening I've seen yet.
Helps when you designed them. There we go.
Again, for those viewers who might have joined us later in the dive, we're diving on a rift zone ridge to the south of Pioneer Bank,
I didn't mean to get the coral cutters in there.
up in the northwestern Hawaiian
you're all
Islands,
right.
part of
You
the
got it
Papa
just on the
Hanauma
fingertips.
Kuakea Marine
Yeah, I
National
think-
Monument.
I hope so.
We are currently setting up to collect a geological sample on top of this very long ridge. The ridge extends for about 50 miles south of the bank. Ooh, and so maybe we can image that. Looks like there's a lot of material on there. Some very heavy
Come
corals.
up on, yeah. Okay, video.
Yeah. Hi,
You
Potter.
wanna?
Let me give you a partial on this.
Okay.
And we'll go for a spin, perhaps. Want to do a wrist rotate?
Yeah. Sorry.
Got the lays on too if you want to hit those before we put it away.
That's a rotate.
So yeah, we have what are either hydroids or small corals
out.
on the specimen.
I'm in a little close too, probably out of the light.
But we do see that it's a nice angular rock, which is exactly what we're looking for when we're sampling these geological
There you
samples.
go, nice.
Yeah, good ladies.
Oh, sorry, I could have helped you.
It's all right. And I'll tilt back
Current
down.
depth is 2,323 meters, and we just collected our first specimen of this dive, a geological sample.
Let me know when you're clear there, video. Well, actually, do we want to look at anything else
I
here?
think we're good on this.
No, that's good.
Okay. Just tilt down slightly on Mini Zeus for me. Thank you.
I got it. Yeah, thanks.
I'm full wide.
Copy.
Do you want your port manip on one of these, or you happy with this view?
I'm happy here.
Okay.
Sorry, that's me.
It's okay.
So yeah, that's
Great. It's taller than the
excellent
box.
job again by our pilots. That time after time are just doing a phenomenal job at securing these
Can you
specimens.
just slide it out to close it?
Yeah, sure. See if that
And,
works. Usually does.
Very well done indeed.
Yeah, nice.
Good close.
All right. That looks like a spectacular sample. Thank you, guys.
Quite welcome.
So yeah, John just stepped out for lunch, and probably because there was so much biology and I wasn't being quiet and just talking my head off, but we did get him a sample while he was eating.
How's that? You wanna?
I don't know if it matters, but it looks
What
like
a
the
nice
coral
surprise to
cutters
come
are
back
active.
to.
Yeah, you want to Mini Zeus me over?
Yeah, you're fine, right? Oh, what are you trying to do?
Mini Zeus me over. I just
Yeah,
want to check it.
Zeus over.
So yeah, we just collected dive 3
Yeah, there you
spec
go.
01
Coral
Geo,
cutters.
and that
Or
went
outboard.
into the
Oh,
port
or
forward
Away,
rock
but
box.
it's fine. Whoever goes out next, I'll just check it.
And it's 2,353 meters.
Yeah. We kill it. It'll straighten out here. There you go.
Good.
Yeah. Hydraulics down.
secure.
Thank you, co-pilot.
Pleasure. I'll move this back middle so video can get their shot.
I just noticed a fault on the aft lat.
Yeah, I think these guys were talking about that earlier.
We'll we don't want to turn it off until he's up and off the. Right now he's using thrusters to pin himself. You got to disable them all to bring it back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you your main camera on here.
Thank you. Thrusters back. Okay.
Cool. So
Back.
we want to
Nice work.
go ahead and put in a move.
Excellent.
You want your lasers
yeah.
on or off?
We're able to
Keep on, yeah.
collect our first geological sample.
I'm glad that one was
And
loose.
just
Would have
after
been
the manipulator
over
arm and everything is
6.
put away, we're going to continue transiting here on the ridge crest.
It looks like the direction you're facing, Chris, is a good
350.
Really trying to cover
Sorry.
some ground.
Yeah, like
The
025.
purpose of today's dive
Sure.
is to make it as far as possible along this ridge
Yeah.
crest.
We'll just start with 30
and
meters.
hopefully come to
Sounds
the
good.
area
Seems like
Lining up
that's
Sirius
that,
on
we
025
surveyed
just to make sure.
the communities in
Got a
last
photo bomb.
year
I
to
know.
try to figure out how
looks
far
like our
this community
bathymetry is
extends.
off.
So
Yeah,
to
we're
our
at-
left are a
that's
couple more of these gramophone
yeah.
sponges, the family Furiidae, and in the genus Spidoscopulia.
Okay. Lined up on 025.
Copy that.
Look good to you, co-pilot? Or do we want to wait to have them call it in?
Yeah, I probably would. Oh, let's get these guys in. Well, actually, do we want to check out this white
Yeah, let's take a look at that white fan.
feature here?
Well, actually, the white fan that's to our bottom, are we just passing it right now?
Okay. Oh, I see.
And then there's a brown anemone right next to it. So yeah, right in front of us is another one of these Furiid sponges.
Wow.
Um, very distinctive.
Well, actually, where was the other, the sponge and then the, you said another coral somewhere?
So
or-
there was a white fan that was, I think
So
it's right
this-
under us, maybe.
Is it that one?
No, maybe it's to our right. Yeah, I just missed it.
I don't see it. Oh, is it this one down here?
Yeah, it was a fan.
The small one?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly that fan, and then there's a brown anemone behind it.
Okay. Oh, I see the anemone in my manip cam. It's right there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to hover for that shot. You're talking about this fan in the center here where the lasers are?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the
Video,
anemone
yeah.
is not that critical. I know what
Oh,
it is.
okay. Okay.
Pilot video.
So just that fan.
Yeah, go ahead, video. You want to go partial here?
Roger, going partial.
Copy.
Coming in.
So that's going to be a primnoid coral. Looks like we have some dichotomous branching.
Just hold there, video. I'll try to get in a little closer.
Roger, holding.
So that looks like Narella Bauer's eye. So that's the first record on this dive for this coral. Excellent, yeah, so that's all I needed. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Coming out.
Yeah, sure. I was going to put my foot on that rock, but... Okay.
Full white.
Just as we zoomed out, that was one of the most bizarre looking textures I've ever seen on a volcanic rock. That was very interesting. I'm not even sure how to explain that.
If you're wondering, so we're just going through a little bit of a personnel shift here. So it's lunchtime here on the ship, so several of our navigators and pilots are going to swap roles here. So just hang tight with us for a few minutes while we're going through this personnel change. Probably hang on, this is too...
All right.
So we see several of these kind of sticks looking like they're just lying there amongst the rocks. So those are the stalks of dead sponges. So we've seen this quite a bit on this dive, that there's a lot of dead sponge material throughout.
Pilot
So
video,
yeah,
all
so
cameras
far in
full
the
wide.
dive, we haven't really seen the, so
Thank
this
you,
is
video.
more what we consider moderate densities, not really very high densities that we're hoping for, but we'll see as that changes. We've only been able to image a single fish, and that was a Synapobranchid eel. So yeah, sorry Bruce, we are trying and always
Okay.
keeping an eye out for you.
So we're a little bit off the top of the ridge here. I think I'll go peek over and see what it looks like.
And I'd just like to take a second to thank all of our shore-based scientists for joining us and participating, providing input. So thank you very much. So there's another one of these farreid sponges, another stalked crinoid. Yeah, you can see a lot of dead sponge material between the rocks.
Pilot, can we, by any chance, back up and zoom in on that left rock just a bit?
Sure. Is
There's
it in
a
the bottom of the
beautiful,
screen now?
texture on this. Oh, sorry, it was to the right.
Oh, the left rock on the right.
Would have been my other left, I guess.
Do you see it in screen yet?
Right, and it's coming into view in the bottom right-hand
I
side.
see it with the textures there.
So that radial structure that we're looking at is a pillow lava that has been dissected, so you can see into the center, and these radial
Do you wanna
joints
go partial?
form
Partial.
as the pillow lava starts to cool
Very
off,
slow.
and they form this kind of a
That's good.
starburst
Right
type
there.
of
Good, yeah.
fracture pattern. It's always It's actually a more rare type of fracture pattern to see inside of these pillow lavas, but this gives you an idea as to the interior of the structures that we've been looking at for the entire dive. So that's great. Thank you, pilot.
And there's a request to zoom just to our left. There's a
Still partial.
Yeah, you can hold there.
there's a coral that should be coming into view.
Well, I guess go wide video will find it faster.
Wide eye.
Might have to zoom out.
Is
No,
it
it
the
looks like it's
stocked one?
a stock crinoid.
Do we have interest in zooming on that?
Yeah, so Tina had spotted another type of black coral here, but I haven't seen it. I just see a stock crinoid. Maybe if you can guide us. So above the stocked crinoid in the background.
Just behind it?
Maybe where
So
that white
kinda
dot
like
is.
just at 11 o'clock right now. So just behind that stock crinoid,
I see
about
it.
a foot
Yeah.
above the lasers. Yeah, and I think Tina had a
Okay,
very good eye.
video. Can you zoom in on, slipping a little, hold on.
Roger, coming in.
Okay.
Holding there.
Okay.
So yeah, just above it. Well, that looks like a chrysogorgid.
Co-pilot, you mind tilting me up a tad? Kind of
Yeah,
balanced
so
here.
yeah, that's not what we wanted to see. So that's a chrysogorgia species
video,
with
you
a
can
squat
go in.
lobster.
Coming in.
The squat lobster is going to be in the family Chirostylidae.
Holding there.
It's going to be a new record
I'll
for
brighten
this
this up
dive.
slowly.
So it looks like that squat lobster is in the genus Gastroptychus.
Is that all the way in video?
No, I got a lot more.
Okay.
Coming in.
Yeah, let's get the squat lobster. Thanks, co-pilot.
Full zoom.
And the coral that it's sitting in is Chrysogorgia geniculata. So this is a common association here in the deep sea that you have a lot of these squat lobsters perching on these Chrysogorgids and other corals. Excellent, thank you.
No problem.
And so I guess there's another coral that's of interest to
Okay, video, whenever you're done your shot.
the
Roger.
shore-based scientists.
Okay,
There's just a
slow
couple
pull.
boulders in the back.
Okay, watch lead. Before I move from here, was there anything else?
So I think it's, yeah, just
Full wide.
center of the lasers, but just in the background there. And
Oh, there's another one?
yeah, so it would be behind where we just imaged.
Okay. Co-pilot, can you tilt up and we'll just go in? Hopefully it's not too far away. Okay, video, you can go in.
Coming in.
Is it this stalk back here?
Yeah. Oh no, it was to the left, and yeah, so we figured
Holding.
out what it was. Yeah, that's all right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, full wide video.
Full wide eye. Full wide.
So let's go ahead and cover some ground. I'm going to go ahead and update our position.
Right. I'm just continuing northeast till I find the top. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I believe they want to head along the ridge line.
Yeah. like it just ahead of me, maybe.
So we're seeing about 5-meter swells on stereo, so I'm staying a bit higher than usual.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is the crest of the ridge. It's a little off from the bathymetry and HIPAC. Nav, if you could drop a target here.
Copy that.
It'll help us follow the ridge crest along.
So I just updated our position, and we have traveled about 350 meters from where we started the dive. And we'll try to
Okay,
cover
I'll
some ground
poke
here.
around here if you guys want to get serious towards me over the ridge.
So we just passed another one of these
035 will be our
bubblegum
next
corals
move.
to our
Nav.
bottom.
You just want to continue at 30 meters?
Yep, let's do 30 meters.
Okay, at 035.
035.
Copy that.
So that'll get you over the top.
Faster move is fine, so we can go 210.
Bridge, this is Nav. We'd like to request a ship move.
So if we have a
We'd like to
second
go 30
here,
meters
there's
at
that
035 at
that
0.2
fan
knots.
on the right of the rock. That's looks like a black coral. Just in the
Good copy. Thank you.
This black coral to the right of the screen watch lead?
correct.
Okay. I'll try not to get the ridge between us. It's not.
You'll be fine.
So that's going to be a black coral in the genus Bathypathes. I'm going to take a look at.
But you are more likely to get out too far in front of me.
Okay.
Copy that, Bridge. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that looks like Conferta. Yeah, so that's opposite branching. So yeah, that's all I needed. Thank you. So that's
No zoom.
Bathypathes Conferta.
Well,
Thank
video,
you.
let's do a quick zoom. It looks
Yeah.
Roger,
good
coming
lighting.
in quickly.
Just for a beauty shot.
So in this genus of Bathypathes, so
So
there's
yeah,
like
zoom as you want.
this kind of like
Get anything
feather-like
pretty.
structure. One of the distinguishing characteristics is whether those side branches, whether they come, whether pairs come in opposing each other or whether they're alternating.
Just lost my
I
toe.
think you
One
came
thing
up
that
with
we're
Yeah.
also
out.
looking for
Yeah,
in this group
come
is,
out.
Not the
is
best
a
beauty shot
symbiotic
there.
association with a scale worm.
Tried.
But that's impossible to see when you're looking from the back.
There's this rock straight ahead, directly above lasers. It's darker than the rest. Can you see that on it? Stands out.
So we're just about 2 hours into our dive.
I do a
We
zoom
have
on that.
Yeah, let's just grab it. And
3
observe.
hours remaining on it.
Can I go in
We've
now?
covered
Yeah.
about
I'll just get it
350
while we float by.
meters.
It's kind of shiny.
It just has less sediment, I think.
Found quite a few of chrysogorgid corals, and black corals appear to be the dominant members of the
I think that's
community
good.
down here.
Coming out.